Hey, what's up, everybody? Adam Maness here with a friendly reminder that you need some more Hank Jones in your life. Even if you listen to Hank Jones every day, even if you're the president of the Hank Jones fan club, even if you love his album on electric harpsichord and you're a super fan like that, everyone still needs a little more Hank Jones in their life. And so today we're going to go on a deep dive of a very small excerpt of a Hank Jones solo on polka dots and moonbeams. Listen, this little 8-bar excerpt is like every bar is a music theory lesson. It's amazing how much language this master of music packs into every single beat of every single bar. I'm serious. We're going to break down everything because it's all gold and it's all played with like this amazing, unique touch at the instrument and an incredible sense of swing. So I am so happy to be spending some time with Hank today. There is a PDF for this guided practice session, so make sure to download that. That's yours to take home with you. And as usual, everything we do around here is brought to you by Open Studio. Go to openstudiojazz.com for a deeper dive on all of this. So, what are we doing today? Today, we are going to break down a little bit of a solo from Hank Jones playing on a YouTube video here live with the great Ron Carter, a friend of Open Studio, by the way. This is them playing polka dots and moonbeams. Shout out to Max Gamiz, Open Studio transcriber extraordinaire, for transcribing this one for us. And let's just look at this short section and, well, you'll see for yourself. Check it out. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Isn't that incredible? So let's start right here at the beginning. Like I said before, every bar, every beat of every bar has some beautiful bit of, just music theory knowledge that we can take with us. This man was a master of the language. And so there's really no fat on this solo or this excerpt of the solo at all. There's nothing that's wasted here. It's all gold. Like it's bars of gold, literally. So let's check it out here from the beginning. Start simple enough. And then the first thing we see here, it's, we're in the key of G, 1, 6, 2, 5, in this first two bars, 1, 6. But then Hank will put this B flat 7 shell voicing here, going to the A minor 7 as a little bit of a, you know what I mean? As a little bit of a half step, a little tritone sub. And then check it out, the very first ripper. I mean, come on. That's worth the price of admission right there. That's so beautiful. So again, this little chromatic warm-up to this run-through enclosure, our target being C. So we start a diatonic tone above, through the target, a half step below, back to the target, like pretty, straightforward enclosure. Then up a C minor triad over this A minor 7. And then another chromatic diatonic enclosure here. And then another C minor triad on the way down. This is important because he does this again in a later 2-5. This idea of taking A minor up a minor third to C minor. And then, of course, a little language at the end. Can't go wrong with that. All over this 2-5. Let's hear how this sounds all together. Again, let's play it maybe a little slower. It's just gorgeous. That's like a collegiate level music education right there. Then the very next phrase goes right into it. Now check it out. Here in the left hand, even though it's a B minor 7, like a 3-6, B minor 7, E minor 7, Hank implies dominant 7 chords. That's like the easiest substitution you can do. B7 to E7, and then on that E7, that's kind of reified here by this E7 altered sound, a G minor triad, and then a B flat major, which is very much related. All this sort of like E7, flat 9, sharp 11 kind of sound. And then check it out here. Then the next 2/5. This is incredible. There's your theme. Why not take that up a minor third? Do the same thing, but in C minor. And yeah, maybe Hank's thinking like the diminished scale for this whole thing, but he literally does this phrase and then does the exact same thing a minor third up. That tells us that we might be able to take any language over a 2/5 and take it a minor third up. And it's going to sound good. That's a lesson from Hank right there. So, and then continues with the phrase. And then check it out. Goes down like this A flat, this really strong A flat major sound. Because we're heading to G major 7. It's a 2/5 in G major. So and that's where we end up for the last part of the song. I mean, it's just, how incredible is this? Honestly, like, it's like I said, every bar has something. So we end up on this G major. Now notice here that the A flat kind of holds over to the through the G major. And then we're on to our A flat diminished 7. That's just A flat diminished. It's like an A flat diminished shape. Right? All from that A flat whole half diminished scale. This is all diatonic here, but it's just so, the shapes are so beautiful. Just classic language there. Let's hear that again. I'm just putting chords under it. I'm not really worried about the left hand at this point, just putting some chords under it. Then check out the G7 here. I mean, so the last few guided practice sessions here on YouTube, I've talked a lot about triads and structuring our melodic lines with triads because they're just an easy thing. Like, you can remember one thing, D flat triad. So here on this G7, which is obviously thinking some kind of G7, flat 13, sharp 11, flat 9. But he plays really what we might call like a triad plus 1, a D flat triad plus that G, this shape. This sort of clustery, very modern shape. Just takes it up. And then on the C7, goes down an A major triad. In my last guided practice session about those triad pairs over the diminished scale, or diminished scale triads, this was the first thing that I said a lot of players like to use. It's like 6 major triad over the dominant chord, A major triad over C7, such a beautiful sound. And here it works, I think, in tandem with that. With that D flat major, you get this beautiful juxtaposition here. Then the very last phrase, we have just some. This is like a B flat half whole diminished, literally a B flat half whole diminished coming down with some turns on every strong note. So it's like, right? And ends with that. Isn't that amazing? I mean, like I said, it's like there's so much to talk about. There's every single beat is like, that's gold, that's gold, that shape is incredible. Like, it just never ends. This was truly a master at the top of his game. And let's play along with Hank, because we could break down this all day. I mean, we would really talk about the music theory of this all day, but what we want to really do is to walk in his shoes. Again, shout out to Max for transcribing this. Max transcribed excerpts of this whole concert, so I'll probably do more from this concert because everything is good. There's Round Midnight and Blue Monk there, as you saw. But let's just focus on polka dots and moonbeams. Let's listen to it one more time. Here it is. A minor, C minor. Does that interest you? Is that something you'd be interested in learning how to do? It is for me. I mean, that's exactly where I want to be. Let's try it here. Let's go phrase by phrase. It's not a very long excerpt, as I mentioned. So we're just going to take it phrase by phrase here. We're going to start 50%, and then we're going to work our way up. Let's hear it here. Again, I'm not super worried about the left hand for this, but I just want to get the phrasing of the right hand. Let's try it again, 50%. Oh. All the C minor stuff. One more time here, first phrase, one more time. That's so beautiful. Okay, let's check out this next phrase. Very next phrase. This is where we go da 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 da. We go through here. Let's take it all the way through this G major there. Let's try it here. B7, E7. That little diminished scale thing where he takes the idea up a minor third. Oh, so beautiful. Let's try it again. It's hard to time that this slow. Hey. One more time, 50%, one more time. How great is that, though? For a 3-6-2-5, it's a whole... It's like a degree in music. Woo! Okay, the very next phrase, we'll start here at the G major with the A flat diminished language there. And yeah, let's take it through the next bar. Here we go. I love this diminished shape. A little bit of the blues in there. Isn't that amazing? All right, the very next phrase is the very last part of this. Let's take it all the way to the end. Here's our G7 with that D flat major triad coming down, going up, and the A major triad coming down from the C7. Let's try it. And then diminished scale. I mean, it's so great, right? You have D flat, then turning on the B flat, turning on the G, turning on the E, turning on the C sharp, all down that minor third, the diminished scale. Beautiful. Let's try it again. Gorgeous. One more time here at 50%. One more time. Oh man, playing with Ron Carter is fun too. It's incredible. It really is incredible. Let's try this whole excerpt here, the entire thing that we just did at half speed, at 50%. And then we'll start just picking up the tempo bit by bit. Again, download the PDF if you want to get a breakdown of everything. But let's really just try to, again, walk in Hank Jones's shoes. We need more Hank Jones in our life, you know? Here we go. a minor third. Woo, hang on. He slows that down a little bit, I think. Here we go. Unbelievable. Look at Ron knows what's going on. Ron is seeing everything 2 moves ahead, and he's like, we're going to do this thing. Let's do it again. 60% here. It's going to actually start to be easy to swing this, or easier to swing this, easier to put this in the groove as we put the tempo back up to the original. Then it just starts to get technically hard. Just one note here about Hank's playing. Everything, when you listen to it, even at full speed, is like, oh, that seems doable. That seems easy. It's the mark of a true master, because when you try to play it, you're like, this is not technically easy to do. It just seems easy because Hank has such seemingly effortless technique, that things that you're like, oh yeah, I could totally play that. You're like, nope, I got to work on that. Like that, it's incredible. It's incredible. Let's try it again. Gorgeous. It's hard to time. Amazing. 70%. Here we go. 70%. Let's do it. Oh, let's try it again with the proper key signature and effect. Unbelievable. It is easier to groove that for sure. That too. Ah, it's so great. 80%. We got it. It's getting a little technically harder, but it's actually easier to feel the phrases. Let's try it again. Gorgeous. Ah. Ah, too early. Ay, ay, ay. 90%. Just 2 more tempos, and we'll have it up to speed here. We got it. I gotta try it again. Here we go. We got it. I got it. So much fun. This is kind of lands there. One more time at 90%. I mean, that's worth that line alone. All right, you ready? One more tempo, 100%. This is actual tempo. Isn't this fun? Like I said before, it's like every single phrase, every note is just where it should be, is just what it should be. It just feels timeless. Let's try it again. Got to get in there. There it is, folks. The great Hank Jones. We need more Hank Jones in our life. I hope you enjoyed that. Check out the Sound Slice link if you want to play along with the whole thing. I'll probably do more from this concert. Where's the man? There's the man. And then don't forget to download the PDF. And then don't forget to go to openstudiojazz.com for a deeper dive on all of this stuff, of course. Until next time, folks, happy practicing. Peace.